Hai, Assalamualaikum. Selamat sejahtera semua. Okay, selamat datang kepada YouTube channel kami, Jom Chitty Chatty. Saya Nikki bersama sahabat saya.
Norza dan saya Mashi.
Dan kami kali ini bersama dengan sahabat kami daripada sekolah lagi, iaitu Anne Mauritia de Cruz. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
Episod kali ini kami ingin bercerita tentang hidup bersendirian di usia matang. Okay. Setiap seseorang inginkan kebahagiaan hingga ke akhir hayat, ingin bersama pasangan, anak-anak, cucu hingga ke akhir hayat. Tetapi kadang-kadang ini tak berlaku kan. Kita hidup tanpa suami, tanpa anak-anak di sisi. Okey. So episod kali ni why not kita bercerita pasal topik ni. So Anne, how do you feel to be, single all this time at this age?
At this age,
yes.
I don't think about it, about being single. I don't dwell on it. So because if you think about it too much, then you tend to get depressed and you feel sorry for yourself.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
for me, that's it. I
just don't think about
I don't
it.
think about it.
How long have you been single?
Around 20 years.
Wow.
Mm.
That's a long time.
You have been
Coped
stable
very
and
well.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You have been stable and independent,
Yes. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So all the while you've been working and full time and all that.
Yes.
Traveling. you
Traveling.
guys,
Yes. Yeah. So I concentrated a bit on my career, and then I studied. I got my MBA when I was 50 years old.
Wow!
I
Congratulations.
remember that.
Yeah.
So I don't limit myself. I don't say that. You can only study up to a certain age or something like that. I don't do
That's
like
an
that.
inspiration,
Yeah.
So
You know,
I like to keep on studying. Even now, I just finished a course on foundations in logistics. So yeah.
Wow, that's so enterprising, satu semangat untuk kita di luar sana ya, yang maknanya sebenarnya jadi single kembali ni sama ada kita dah single seluruh hidup kita ya, daripada muda, ataupun kita baru kehilangan orang yang disayangi, ataupun kita berpisah berpisah hidup lah ya, kira bercerai semua tu. Jadi sebenarnya itu bukan punca pada kita untuk rasa down ya.
Yes. Yes.
So kalau ada orang yang rasa baru berpisah, rasa sunyi, do you have any tips for them?
I would say don't limit yourself. Single people tend to be very closed up. They are very guarded with their emotions. They don't want to be hurt.
Privacy.
Yeah,
Private.
they want to be private.
Yeah,
Don't come near me, leave me alone.
Yes,
It
yes.
does not help. It does not help.
Yeah, sometimes they are guarded because they've been hurt
Correct.
so much
Yes.
before.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that you'll be hurt again.
Again, yes, yeah.
Ah.
And it doesn't mean that you can't have you see, like in my case, I have no kids. So but I have friends who have kids, and I have my nephew and my nieces who have kids. So I don't see that as a drawback or say, oh, I have no kids, no, I find that I can love.
We see you as having very positive outlook on everything.
Yes, I have learned to be positive. Yeah, don't dwell on the things of the past, the failed
Correct.
relationships,
Yeah.
or
Yes.
whatever, your career didn't turn out or something
Yes,
like that.
true.
We have a lot of good around us.
Yes.
Yeah, we have friends, who
Yeah.
kids maybe need a helping hand or something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
true, that's
Yes,
true.
so when you give, you feel more happy.
Yes.
You will
Yeah.
occupy your
Yes,
time
yes.
doing all the good deeds.
Yes, yes.
But eventually, at times, normally you will feel very emotionally. You feel certain times you'll be very low.
Yes.
Feel down.
Yes.
Who do you normally talk to when you feel down?
I have certain friends I go to who would advise me like what to do, but not necessarily the same person. It can be different people that I go to who who might take like my mentors or something, who are very positive. So I try to surround myself with people who are positive, people who can advise me, you know, what to do, and that's what I do.
Okay, that's good to hear.
I mean, sometimes pun, that's a problem with many of us.
Yes.
Okay, sometimes they get carried along with their own emotions. That's where they like to shut them off from the public.
Ataupun some of the friends, they sometimes downgrade you.
Yes,
If
yes.
you go to the wrong person, you tell them your problems.
Not only
Yeah,
friends.
not
Sometimes it's a society.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
I think we have to educate our friends, our family, and lastly our society that the singles are not a different
species.
Yes.
correct not a different
Yes.
species.
Because we don't want to be like this, right?
Yes.
We never ask for it.
We're not.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yes. Yeah. And it's like that. Don't think that there's something wrong with us, or that we lack something.
Like we said, don't blame ourselves. Don't feel sorry
Yes.
for yourself.
Don't feel sorry for yourself. You know.
And especially those, maybe touching a bit on the singles now, maybe they are in their late 30s, late 40s, looking for someone but there's no one there. They should prepare themselves, ya.
Yes.
Yang di luar sana jangan mana kita punya masalah kita bila di luar kemudian ada majlis-majlis perayaan ke apa, tanya bila nak kahwin. Padahal itu jodoh, jangan tanya, jangan konotasi yang bahawa single tu orang kata tak nak kahwin ataupun kan jodoh tu semua di tangan Allah. So I hope people will like berhentilah bertanya.
Yes. It can be quite sensitive for certain people, you know.
Yes.
I mean,
And it can bring you down.
Yes, I do see sometimes people, single women, they get down when asked. It's basically an unnecessary question.
Actually, and then even my own experience is I get wedding invitation.
Yes,
My friends' children, and they will say, "And pasangan." I'm like, So I understand.
Yes.
So, but now I'm like, pasangan. Okay, I'll take my son.
Because he's grown up already.
Yes.
So may we know what your plans are for the future?
One plan is I don't plan to retire.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
For me, there's no such thing as retiring.
Yes, true.
There's no.
And I just I don't fix myself to having like, okay, by the time I'm 60 I need to do this, I have a certain goal that like $1 million goal some people have. I don't do it so much,
I see.
Yes, I will slow down a little bit.
What's your priority actually?
My priority is my family, my family. And of course my faith also, for me that is, each
That's
of
your
us,
strength
that's
also.
my strength, so I just build, create happy memories for my family, build my faith,
Okay, considering what Anne said just now.
Which one?
You don't plan, right? Yeah. So I had a brother who is also single, right? Single. I think he's already 50 plus, 2 years younger than me. When we ask him, he always say, "I don't plan my life." But he's happy being single. So that kind of, that kind of spirit yang kita pegang kan.
Yes.
Sebab semua itu actually ketentuan Allah juga kan.
Ya, betul.
Do you think there's a difference between being single at this age for a man and a woman? Do you think there's any difference?
I feel there is a difference because women tend to limit ourselves.
In what
Whereas,
way?
like we are not so adventurous in that sense, like okay, would you go on a cruise ship by yourself? A
No,
man might,
of course
yes,
not.
Yeah, if you're single, or would you go for a marathon? Would you take part in a marathon? Like a single man might do it.
Or go backpacking?
Yes, yes. So for me, it is, don't limit yourself. Just because you reach a certain age. So don't.
Age is just a number.
Yes,
It is young at heart.
Yes, yeah. For me, it's like 2 years ago I went backpacking to Sri Lanka,
Oh.
and I hung out of the train, and you know, she's like,
Yeah,
you know,
sure,
famous
sure.
shop.
Yeah.
So,
Adventurous.
yes. So it's just don't limit yourself. Yeah, as long as you don't go overboard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, that's very good.
At times, do you feel lonely? Do you feel lonely? How do you fight your loneliness?
Honestly, I don't feel lonely.
Wow, that's good.
No, that is the honest truth. I don't feel lonely. I don't.
Because you are occupying your time.
I'm
you see.
occupying my time, you know, so I got no time to think that I am lonely.
Okay.
I don't. I don't. There are, yes, of course, you know, there are times where I feel a little bit down, but it's not because of loneliness. It was, you know, it could be, you know, some small thing like a bill or something like that. And then, but I get out of it quickly, because when you're by yourself, if you keep beating yourself up, you are going to go into depression.
Yes.
You know,
True.
so it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, betul.
So,
Jadi semoga ya penonton anda semua yang menonton Jom Chitty Chatty kali ini mendapat sedikit motivasi, semangat ya daripada orang kata perjuangan orang-orang yang masih single, terutama pada usia yang matang ya. Dan semoga kalau ada apa-apa komen ya, boleh tulis kat bawah tu, mungkin kita boleh kupas atau kita boleh orang kata bagi nasihat lagi lah ya. Jadi jangan lupa like, share dan subscribe laman kami Jom Chitty Chatty untuk pelbagai isu yang lebih menarik di lain kali. Bye.